Hey, fourth graders, today you need to complete page 18 in your Number Corner book. Page 18 is called Large Numbers. Place value helps us understand numbers. It is important to know how to read and write numbers in different ways. Number 1 is asking you to write the number 2,356,189 in words, as if you were saying it to someone over the phone. Let's take a look at our different place value families so that we can learn how to say these numbers out loud. Okay, so I'm going to write this number into our place value families, and I'll show you a trick for saying these huge numbers out loud. We've got 2,356,189. Here we go. So if we look in our blue house, in our millions family, that 2 is in the millions place. So let's separate each of these houses from each other. Because when we say them out loud, we say them as if the other numbers aren't even there. So this 2, all we need to do is say 2 million. Okay, that's how we would say it out loud. 2 million. So I'm going to write down that first part in my Number Corner book. 2 million. All right, so we've got that first part of the word, part of the number. Now we need to look at our thousands family. In the thousands family, you'll say this number like you usually would. 356,000. All right, 356,000 is the next part. 356,000. And finally, we look at our ones family. How would you say this number out loud? 189. That's how we write it out. 189. Now when you're saying that big number, you just say it all together. All right, now we're going to write the number 2,356,189 in expanded form. When we're using expanded form, we need to look at each number and see what its value is. What does that number represent? Well, if our 2 is in the millions place, as we can see here, we know that that 2 actually represents 2 million. And when we're writing in expanded form, we are adding all of the values together. So next, we need to look at the 3. If we go back to our place value families, that 3 is in the hundred thousands place. So to write it out in expanded form, we would just replace the rest of the numbers here with 0, because 3 actually means 300,000. And we will continue doing that for all of the numbers in this large number. So next we have our 5. 5 is in the 10,000s place. If we have 5 10,000s, that means we have 50,000. Our 6 is in the thousands place. If we have 6 thousands, we have 6,000. And so on. We have our 1 in the hundreds place, which means we have 100. We have the 8 in the tens place. If we have 8 tens, it means we have 80. And finally, our 9 is in the ones place. So this is how we would write that large number into expanded form. Number 3, Write the number 5,208,672 in numerals. So it's giving us the number written out, how we would say it, but we need to write it as a number, okay? So let's take a look at it step by step. 5 million. I'm going to use my place value families to help me write this out. So I know that we have 5 million. So I'm going to put my 5 in the millions place. And my comma here tells me that I need to add the comma. When I say it out loud, 5 million. All right, let's look at the next part. 208,000. So our number that we need to put here is 208,000. And finally, we have 672. 672 in our ones family is going to look like this. So let's take this big number and let's put it into our number corner book. 5,208,672. There we go. Number 4, write the number 5,208,672 in expanded form. So just like we did in question number 2, we wrote that number in expanded form by looking at the place values and seeing what each number represents. So that 5 is in the millions place, which means we have 5 million. The 2 is in the hundred thousands place, so we have 200,000. We don't have any 10,000s, so we don't have to write anything for the 10,000s because it's a 0 in the 10,000s place. So we can just skip over to our thousands place. We have 8 in the thousands place, which means 8,000. We have a 6 in the hundreds place, which means 600. 7 in the tens place, 70, and 2 in our ones place. That is how we can write this big number in expanded form. And number 5, write the number 700,000, 8 plus 80,000 plus 9,000 plus 600 plus 50 plus 4. You can start at the 700,000 or you could start at the 4. I want us to start at the 4 and use our place value family, because then we can see where each number goes. Oops. So this 4 is in the ones place, so I'll put my 4 here. All right. Our next number is 50, which means that we have 5 tens. So the 5 goes here, and so on. 600 means that the 6 is in our hundreds place. 9,000 means the 9 is in our thousands place. 80,000 means the 8 is in the 10,000s place. And 700,000 means the 7 is in the 100,000s place. So our number altogether is 789,654. So that's what I'll write in my number corner book. 789,654. There we go. Oops. Right there. And number 6, we are going to write this number in words as if we were saying it out loud. So, like we did in the first problem, that means we need to split it up by the families. So if we look in this yellow house in the thousands family, how would you say this number out loud by itself? 789. All right, so that's the first thing I'm going to write. 789. And then it's telling me to say 1,000, so I'll write 1,000. And then we just go on to our next number. How would you say this by itself? 654. And there we have it, that number written out in words. If you still need any help with your number corner assignment, send me a message on Schoology. Nice job today.